Stephen Jules Radio Show. All right. Hello, Wisdom. How are we? Hope everyone's going well. I thought I'll just do some social audio today. Get on Wisdom, enjoy life on Wisdom, and live Wisdom, and just be Wisdom. Yeah, I was watching Alan Jones on ADH TV last night, and it was quite interesting about the issue of the cost of living crisis going on for the Australian people and the Australian economy. Now, do I see another Great Depression coming back like there was the Great Depression? Well, that's a good question. Yet I don't know, but there are signs of the Great Depression starting again. It seems to me that you know, a hard working Australian goes to work full time, pays their taxes, and can't even afford simple accommodation or living in a motel or living in their car, which is quite sad, and it's just ridiculous that this country has gotten to the point of living in a Great Depression. I mean, I want to know if there's anyone listening in or stopping by that has their thoughts on the Great Depression. And do you see like inflation turning into the Great Depression in the future? You got to understand it like this, where people have to work hard, pay their taxes, and only giving it to the Anthony Albanese so he can spend it on climate change and get all like, oh, he wants to get carbon friendly. Oh, we want to clean the environment and all this shit, which is stupid. Why not be helping people find accommodation in this country and putting food on the table and improving healthcare? Why want to be like, oh, they want to clean the environment up, you know? But that's just what it is. That's what I have noticed this too, which is quite sad. And also too sad news: Olivia Newton-John has died and passed away. That's quite tragic for the entertainment industry. Um, she was well known for Grease. That was a very famous movie. And yeah, it's quite sad. Quite sad. Um, it does feel disappointing in the entertainment industry for this to happen. You know, but But what can we do? It's quite sad. I feel it's disappointing, and my condolences go out to Olivia Newton-John. You know, but that's just how it is. Yeah, you know. On the bright side, I have created a new single I just distributed yesterday through Bandcamp for all my listeners, called Creation of the Universe single. That's available now. That'll be on, hopefully available on all streaming services later this month, if you can go and check it out. But I'd highly encourage all my listeners to purchase it and download it, and that way it's yours forever. I highly encourage people to purchase music for the better, to keep the music industry going during these hard times. But I thought, this came up to my mind about the Great Depression, and how people lived back then. As inflation soars through the roof and gets to the point where it's getting harder and harder for a middle class family to put food on the table, even the rich. Your power bills are going up to through the roof. The electricity and gas companies are ripping you off, ripping your family off, ripping everyone off. And it's just shaming yet the Australian government, the left, want to say, oh, we got to invest in climate policy, and we've got to, invest for cleaner air and cleaner, carbon neutral, net zero, and all this shit bullshit. It's all political shit. From Al Gore started all this climate change, going around to TED Talks, preaching his climate change with a presentation, making scamming people. Oh God. Oh my God. Where the hell are we going in this nation throughout the whole world? All right, weather right now is 12.8 degrees. It feels like 8.3 degrees. It's going to be a minimum of 16 degrees Celsius with a low of 4 degrees Celsius. Chance of rain 0 to 1 millimeter of rain. Possible shower. Wind is 19 kilometers an hour. 28 kilometers an hour gust. 63% humidity. Basically, 75% chance of no rain, 50% medium chance of no rain, 25% low chance of at least 1 millimeter. And the sun should be about moderate. We need more sun, to get vitamin D in your life, is what you got to do. You got to get the vitamin D. Vitamin D is very important. You know that. Got to have vitamin D to be successful. Sun is energy. I repeat, the sun is energy, you know. But no, it is basically a shame about Olivia Newton-John, very very talented singer, country singer in the whole industry as well, and it is disappointing. It is disappointing out there. But as I said about the Great Depression, if you read *The Fortunate Life* by A.B. Facey, or if you listen to it on Audible, he goes to tell you what World War One was like. And now think about it like this: when it's I see it like this: just because we have a Great Depression, or a global economic crisis, we can still, go and manifest the best life that we can live during 2022. I feel that, you know, every day is a new day. I definitely highly recommend to listen to ADH TV with Ellen Jones, and Fred Paul, very great journalists. Say it as it is, because I just say things as it is, although my show doesn't have to deal with you know, censorship and all that crap. I just want to say the freedom of speech is what I believe in, that, and that's what I'll keep doing, you know, just keep working hard and keep on persisting and keep on going. I mean, that's all you can do, you know. Just keep on finding ways to improve your meditation practice and spirituality, because the more you practice your spirituality, the better you will get in life and in general. I feel that's just what I feel at this stage. You know, it's you know, the Great Depression was one of the most memorable financial economic collapses in all civilization. Even in Australia, it hit. We had the Spanish flu that came all the way to Australia, and I just think you know, it can make you a stronger person. It can make you a better person out there. You can either it can either get to you, or basically make you or break you during these times. I guess we all go through hard times in the world and in life, but more importantly, it's how you deal with it, how you look after your mental health. That's very important, because it's very important to look after the mind, body, and soul as much as you can. And believe me, you've got to do that. Got to do that. The mind, body, and soul is important for the spirituality of success. Having a spiritual practice is a must during the Great Depression. Now, I'm talking the Great Depression of, not enough work for people to have, the high rise of food, water, gas, electricity, which is just ridiculous. The government increasing taxes all the time, because the more you earn, the more the government want to take their cut. The middlemen, they take their cut. Basically, these blockade Australia climate activists causing problems on the road and just being stupid idiots. All right, which it's not good, and it's very unsafe. And they, blockade Australia protesting, were willing to risk themselves going to jail. That's not going to help. Anthony Albanese basically has decided, he wants to take a week off. Well, ever since he's been our Prime Minister, Mr. Albo, he's always been travelling overseas, like Kevin Rudd did in the 2008 global financial crisis. He was always in China, all the time in China. You know, people at the moment are not very happy with the government in Australia. I'm not happy with the Liberals or the Labor Party, because I just think our two main parties in this country have gone to shit. It's like the whole world's gone to shit. But it's very important, no matter how much the whole world's gone to shit, just to have a spiritual practice, to get up and meditate and show up and just be yourself and live life with passion. because living life with passion, and when you have a desire for success, prosperity, love, abundance, things shall, improve over the long term, and basically look at ways that we can build a bridge and get over it, because that's what we got to do. We just got to build a bridge and get over it. That's why, I still keep on using things like Insight Timer. I'm a big fan of Dr. Joe Dispenza, best meditation teacher. You should read or listen to Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself and the Placebo Effect of the Mind, because the placebo effect is an interesting science out there about the placebo effect of the mind, and how the human mind, can, make you or break you, because the mind is very powerful. The subconscious mind is there. Like I said, I did a podcast yesterday on wisdom. We're talking about dreams and what are the meaning of certain animals in dreams. Are they giving a spiritual message to you? Animals are a powerful being. I mean, I love animals. I think they're great. You know, crows are great animals. Those black crows, they're very spiritual animals. They're smart birds, they are. So if you're seeing a crow flying, that could be a good sign of a lot of things. Definitely go and research that if you can. You know, have you heard of things like your guardian angel, or someone like a spirit guide tried to tell you something or give you a message, and sometimes we just don't listen to it? Look, face it, I'm human too. I've been there as well. Sometimes we don't listen to people who are telling us, what we shouldn't do. Yeah, look, I've made mistakes. I have made mistakes, but I've always tried to learn from those mistakes as much as I can. You know, as much as I can, and that's what I do. And it's all about just keep on going and showing up as much as you can. No matter how much struggles we've had, how much hard times we have had, I mean, we all go through the hard times, but it's all about what our spirituality looks like during the hard times. It's all about listening to your intuition as well. Definitely tuning into the intuition, because intuition is important. I've had to learn to listen to intuition. You know, I've had to learn to believe in myself. and overcome the obstacles in life. Because life goes on. Life goes on. And that's why I just keep on trying to improve myself every day. And keep on looking at, you know, basically ways that I can improve on my self-esteem as well, because self-esteem is important on how you view yourself too. How you look at life, how you perceive the world. We've seen that there's definite evidence of social media causing depression and mental health problems, during the pandemic as well, which is not good, right, for anyone during the pandemic. So I don't know how we can overcome these things in life. I mean, all I just want to do is just show up and, just go hiking and just get away from it all. Because that's what you got to do. You just got to unplug, you know. You've just got to unplug in life. And that's how it is. We just got to unplug and, take every opportunity we can to, fulfill your success for destiny. And that's how it is. That is how it is. I hope anyone who's listening now can would like to join me on stage. Feel free to do so on Wisdom. You can be on the Stephen Shields radio show. As I'm recording the podcast all the way in Sydney, Australia, and basically, getting out and about and living life to the best that I can live. And that's what we all should be doing, living life and living the dream. Because we all have dreams and we should all go and pursue those dreams for success, creative success, entrepreneurial success. Procrastination has been the biggest issue of my life as well, dealing with procrastination. Basically, I have, been there, done that, or too. Also, put things off as well. And when you put things off for too long, it gets harder and harder to just, because time flies so quick than we know it. Have you ever noticed that time flies so quick, then we all know it? It's like establishing a great community here on Wisdom as well, and looking at ways to, keep going for success. And it's all about, perfecting your craft. perfecting your craft is very important, I guess. But like I said, when you look at Great Depression and economics and Henry Ford and inflation out there, Henry Ford had a dream for entrepreneurial success. Napoleon Hill, guys like Dale Carnegie or Nightingale, they didn't let, other people stop them from achieving what they wanted to achieve, their goals, their vision, their dream, their path, their abundance, and their success as well. I'm a firm believer in just keep going and just keep manifesting your true path and your true desire for your destiny. You know that. And that's how I feel. That is how I feel. And this is wonderful. I get to talk to the whole wide world and express my views in a safe way and tell things how they are. Tell you what things need to be done to improve on life as well. And that's important, to improve on life, to find strategies for success, manifestation, abundance, unconditional love, and prosperity. So, no matter when the Great Depression, if it comes again, you have the time to go and practice your spiritual practice, your spirituality, and basically, learn from your past mistakes. Because we've all made mistakes. I've made mistakes. You know that. But having a spiritual life, unconditional love, abundance, prosperity, and success is a must for all content creators out there wanting to go and achieve their dreams, hopes, and goals. You just keep going and just keep showing up and you keep pushing it. But if there's ever a time that you need to take a break, by all means, take a break. There's no shame in taking a break. If you have to, then yeah, do it, you know. But we've just got to keep going and looking at ways to improve on ourselves and just be the best you that you can be. So I thought I'll end it there, guys. That's all I've got time for this morning. It's always great to have a podcast on wisdom and get on social audio to share my story on spirituality and success. Please like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. Turn on your notifications as well. New podcasts are available every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. Bye for now.